Hey everyone, Richard Gibbons here, MLS Director for Southwest MLS. I want to talk a little bit today about MLS compliance with fair housing. So let me flip over to my screen here, and I want to show you guys, this is our rule as related to fair housing here at Southwest MLS, saying that essentially we are committed to compliance with all federal, state, and local fair housing laws and will not be a forum for discrimination. So in all listings, the real key here is to remember to describe the property, not the people. As long as you're keeping that in mind, you're pretty much okay. But I want to go in a little bit more detail for you. So this is all based on the HUD rules. And this is actually part 109. This is the Fair Housing Advertising section of the HUD rules. And if you go on Google and search for HUD BBE 109, you'll be able to pull up this document here. And I'm actually going to scroll down to page 3 here and talk about the important section of this. So it's talking about the use of these comparable words, phrases, and symbols may indicate a possible violation of the act. But it goes on to say, in the green there, if it is apparent from the context of the usage, that discrimination within the meaning of the act is likely to result. So it does go through here, and it has words, or words indicative of race, color, religion, sex, handicap, familial status, or national origin. It has all these words on here, but that green part I highlighted is the important part, because there's this misconception that says, oh, I shouldn't use the word white, or I shouldn't use the word black, or I shouldn't use the word Asian. Things like that context matters in the English language, right? So I'll pull up this is our word list that we actually use here at Southwest MLS. And you'll see, for example, the word Asian doesn't just automatically flag on its own. It only flags if it is followed or preceded by words like people, person, community, neighborhood, etc. So saying Asian design or Asian garden or things that are describing the property are not an issue. It's when you use words such as Asian people or Asian association or Asian subdivision. That's where you're crossing that line in discrimination, and that is what our system proactively checks for. I will say we've had this live for about 3 weeks now, this proactive checking, and we haven't yet to come across an example of it actually happening. So great job to the members out there. Let's keep that up. But I also want to say, if this does happen to you, this is actually a copy of the email that you would be receiving from us. And it is a courtesy notice. There are no fines associated with this. And basically, it just reminds you, hey, you might want to take a look at your wording and make sure you're describing the property, not the people. We're just trying to help you stay out of trouble here, right? Of course, if you have any questions on this or you just need a different perspective, maybe an idea of a way to write something differently, please give us a call. We're certainly happy to talk about it. Adrian, Kenna, and I have all been very well steeped in fair housing and can certainly help provide some advice there. Again, any questions, give us a call. Numbers down at the bottom at 505-843-8833 or support@southwestmls.com. Thanks, and you'll have a wonderful day.